Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Tottenham, Thomas Frank with his Arsenal Cup. Big up, man. That's all I want to say because Toffspur have ended up helping us, man. No jokes aside, that was actually a very good second half because boy oh boy, that first half made me want to stop watching football at some points. I was like, what on earth am I sitting here watching this? Absolutely pathetic display. It was like watching men v boys in that first half because that Tottenham first half was one of the worst I've ever seen. And if you're looking at SofaScore ratings, some are maybe a bit harsh now, but hey, some of them, that first half killed their rating because, oh my God, some of the performances were disgraceful. And I don't know what took Thomas Frank so long to make subs, but if you're looking at the momentum, it was all with City, and yeah, man, it just felt like it was only going to be one winner in this. I can't believe City did not take advantage of their momentum because they should have put at least 4 past Tottenham in that first half. And the way they let them back into this game, this is what I've been saying about Man City. Yes, we should have taken advantage when they dropped points a few times and we didn't, which was very annoying. And I'm still pissed about that. I'm not going to lie. But the way City defend in these games, even against the lower teams, other teams are always going to have chances against City. It's whether you take them against Donnarumma because he's bailed them out too many times this season. And in this game, you could argue in that second half, Tottenham maybe could have grabbed the winner, but a draw is probably a fair result, first to second half. But hey, we take it, man. We take it. 2 points dropped for City yet again. Really poor, man. Their second half was embarrassing, man. I'm not going to lie. It looked like a lot of these players didn't want to win. Like the thing I was having with us against United, but just too passive, man. They were just knocking the ball around, crossing it into no one. Haaland was too busy talking to the flipping defenders and the ref half the time, rather than actually doing anything. And yeah, man, it was a really weird game. I'm not going to lie, guys, because wow, that first half was embarrassing from Tottenham, man. It was absolutely awful. 36% possession at home. Thomas Frank ball, ladies and gentlemen. 2 wins at home all season. That hasn't changed today, but that second half is what they need to be doing every game. But hey, I'm an Arsenal fan, so we don't care about that. We do not care. But yeah, that first half was just embarrassing, man. Some of those performances, Basuma, terrible. Gallagher was all over the place in that first half. Kolo Muani, boy oh boy. Xavi Simons really redeemed himself in that second half, but in that first half, he was terrible as well. Dragusin, we know, but oh my word, absolutely awful. And even Romero at times, man, he was getting caught out quite a lot. Vicario ended up saving them 1 or 2 times, but wow. That first half, man, I don't even know what to say, guys. The amount of chances City had, not even in terms of big chances, but they just had so many shots that they probably should have done better with, man. Semenyo, I don't think it was his best game today, man. He had so many opportunities getting the ball, and you know what? Out of position, was it Archie? Yeah, Archie Gray did all right, man. Archie Gray did okay. I'm not going to lie. He did all right. It was a decent performance out of position. Semenyo just couldn't do anything in this game. Yes, he scored the goal, which was a good goal, but it landed straight at him, man. That defending from Tottenham for those 2 goals was absolutely embarrassing, man. I was watching it like, what the hell are we doing here? What are we watching this for? Because, yes, Shirky, we know how quality he's been for moments for City this season, but to allow him to do that, it's just mental, man. I don't know what the Tottenham players were thinking. It was like, yeah, I know the atmosphere's going to be dead because they've been atrocious. They're still very low in the table, but you got to perform like you want to win, man. And you're at home, and this should be where you go and try and win against teams. But in that first half, the 30% possession, it just felt like they were waiting for City to score. And that's exactly what they did because Shirky scored a good goal to make it 1-0. And then it was just attack after attack, man. Like, yeah, Spurs had maybe a few shots, but they only forced Donnarumma into 1 save. What I would say about City is it was kind of similar in terms of shot conversion. Like, they weren't really creating any big chances, but they did look a constant threat on the transition and counter, man. I thought Bernardo Silva was decent, especially in that first half. He was kind of getting on the ball a lot, making things happen, and just pinging it around, man. The Tottenham players couldn't get anywhere near them. Gahey was very good in that first half as well, very solid. The rest of the defence, questionable, man, especially in that second half. But hey, Shirky was bright in moments. Haaland, it was a weird one, man. It was such an odd game from him. I know he got the assist for the first goal, but apart from that, man, he looked out of this game. He didn't really look like a threat at all in front of goal, and that's very odd. But Haaland's been on a little drought, man. He's been on a little run where he's just not looked himself. I don't know what's going on. I think Pep, it might be a time to rest him, because how on earth is Omar Marmoush only getting him like 9 minutes off the bench? That's ridiculous, man. It kind of looks like Haaland needs a bit of a rest. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But that first half, it was just utterly disgraceful from Tottenham. And there's nothing more I can say. Like, they offered nothing in that first half. It was bad, man. Xavi Simons was breaking forward. I sympathise with him because there was nothing in front of him, but he gave the ball away so many times. It was criminal. But we'll talk about the second half, because that's where, obviously, after the 2 goals went in, that's where it started to get a bit better for Tottenham, man. And they got that goal with Solanke, which, hey, big up Solanke, man, because they needed something there, man, because Kolo Muani was having a stinker in this game, really not offering anything. Going back to that Shirky goal, sorry, I literally had to watch that back, because I didn't mention, yes, I mentioned how bad Spurs were, but boy, oh boy, that defending was atrocious from Dragusin. Like, I know he had a stinker, but what the hell is he doing backing off Shirky there? It's a great finish in the corner, but there are literally 3 players there not closing him down. 10 minutes into a game. It's like they've been playing for 100 years on the pitch. It's like they're knackered. Bro, the game has literally just started. What the hell is going on? You couldn't hear any fans. And oh my God, that was just the worst start possible. Really, really poor. The amount of space in that midfield in front of the defence for City in that first half was criminal. And you could see it for the second goal, man. Yes, the ball gets threaded in nicely, but there's so much space. All the Tottenham players are just ball watching. Bernardo Silva slides it in really well, actually, catching Romero off guard. And all Semenyo has to do is slot it in, man. It's a really easy finish, but absolutely dreadful again from Tottenham in terms of defending. And that's when I was thinking, yeah, this game's done, man. Like, honestly, I was going to turn off the TV, do something else, and look at the score at full time, maybe see 4 or 5-0. But, hey, Tottenham, second half, they had other ideas. And fair play to them, man, because Thomas Frank, he needed to get something from this game. I mean, they needed a win, but to get a draw against title contenders City, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. It's better than nothing. They can build on this, well, hopefully for them. But yeah, man, Solanke, he stepped up today. He's had a lot of injury problems, but he did step up when they needed him. And that was a good sign, because at half-time, there were fans leaving. They'd had enough. And I never get this. Why on earth, if you're going to support your team, regardless of how shit you are, how bad you're playing, if you're leaving early, just give your ticket to someone else, man. You're not a supporter if you're leaving early. Like, come on, man. Fix up. But the Solanke goals, very good for him and his confidence. Xavi Simons with a lovely over-the-top ball to Solanke. And Kusanov, I think he's been decent at times this season, but I don't know, man. For this goal, he just gets moved to. Like, guys, you've got to be stronger as a centre-back there. If that's Gahey, does that happen? Maybe not. But Solanke uses his body well. Just says move, man. And then just sticks it in. It's actually a good finish. But composure, it was very good to see, because Spurs had no quality whatsoever in that first half. And that was a little glimmer of hope. Getting it back to 2-1. 2-0 is never a safe scoreline, as we know in the Prem. It's a very scrappy goal. Don't get me wrong. But a goal is a goal. And that's 2-1 in the 52nd minute. Giving Spurs a lifeline in this game. If you're looking at the second half, this is where things started to change, because first half, 0 big chances, 0.17 XG. Second half, hey man, it was a lot better. Yes, City still had the better XG, because I'm not going to lie, in front of goal in that second half, they had chances. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like it was all Tottenham. City had a lot of chances, they just didn't convert them. It was shocking in front of goal for them in the second half. I'm looking at guys like Haaland, just no intent, no threat in front of goal today. Really poor. Semenyo in that second half, the drop-off was massive, man. He just kept losing the ball in the wide areas. And the subs did absolutely nothing. Like, Reinders did nothing. Foden coming on late. I don't know what's going on with him, but he doesn't even get minutes at the moment. But there was nothing going forward. Shirky looked like he was carrying an injury the whole half. But yeah, man, apart from that, it wasn't it from City, man. And Tottenham, had a lot of counter-attacks, man, where they looked decent in front of goal, man. They had the equal amount of shots, big chances, a little bit less XG, but they forced Donnarumma into some good saves, man. I'm looking at a few Xavi Simons efforts, and if Donnarumma's not got his fingertips to them, could have been maybe a winner from Tottenham in this one. But yeah, man, Solanke, he stepped up when they needed him to, man. That scorpion kick was brilliant, man. I didn't even notice it at first. I thought he'd bundled it in, but hey, it's a very good finish. The cheek to do that when you're losing as well. Absolutely crazy. Helping us out. So funny as well because it's like Giroud's. If it's not as good, but hey, that scorpion kick, audacious, and it worked. So fair play, man. That's a brilliant little finish. Past Donnarumma as well. He gets a fingertip, but that's insane. What a finish to make it 2-2. And at the end of the day, I'm like, as a Spurs fan, would you be happy with that? I mean, it is much better than a loss. And I think everyone in the world, I mentioned it, the record against City is not bad. But with the form they've been on all season at home especially, you were looking at no way that they get anything from this. But hey, they take the draw for sure. And City, they're going to be kicking themselves because this is an absolute bottle, if I'm being honest. 2-0 up at Spurs, one of the easiest grounds to go to this season. And you've gone and nearly lost it, drawn it, and squandered your chance basically to extend a little bit, bridge the gap, in terms of points to Arsenal because, hey, man, that was so wasteful from City, man. I don't know what they were doing in that second half, but hey, credit to Spurs, man. They looked a lot better. Like, a lot of players redeemed themselves. I'm going to show you guys now certain individuals that I want to talk about. If you're looking at the injuries, hey, the fact they even got a draw with these injuries, crazy, man. Look at this, man. Kudus, Maddison, Kulusevski's been out for time. Van der Ven, Bergvall, and even Romero went off injured. Like, guys, look at this squad. I don't know how they managed to draw from it. That's the one thing I'll say with Tottenham. But yeah, Doku could have made a massive difference today off the bench. The rest of them, I don't really hear it. But yeah, man, these subs didn't really do anything. Odegaard and Tell coming on, they should have come on earlier. But they made a difference off the bench. They were positive. They did give the ball away a few times, but they looked a threat on the attack. Sarr did decent when he came on, controlled the tempo really well. Gallagher really redeemed himself in that second half, man. The assist for Solanke is a really good one, man. It's a good pass, and he looked a lot better because first half he was running around like a headless chicken. Second half he looked a lot more composed. Paulinho, I know it says he was playing centre-back, but hey, the ball winning, we know this is his strength, but crazy, man. He won basically every single duel. Really, really good, man. We know these are the types of games that suit him. If you're getting him to do any more than ball win, you're cooked. But this is why he needs a better partner, man. Because yeah, Gallagher was better second half, but Basuma, nah, man. They got to get someone who's good on the ball here with Paulinho, and then double pivot is cooking. But nah, man. This, I don't know, man. He's got to change the system in terms of next game because it's too easy to get at, especially in the first half. Hopefully for them, Romero's not out because Van der Ven's already out. They are cooked in terms of sub. Look at the amount of academy players. Xavi Simons was really good in that second half. Looked a constant threat. Constantly shooting when he should be. Testing Donnarumma. Got the assist, obviously, the really nice one for the first goal. And Solanke, man, hey, he's been under criticism. Hasn't really delivered. Been injured a lot. But hey, 2 big goals today to get them back into it. But yeah, in terms of City, Pep, it's not looking good, man, because that was really shocking in the second half to give the goals away like that and squander an opportunity to win here because they've been on not a great run themselves. And yeah, man, it's not going to get any easier. They've lost to Bodo Glimt. Yeah, they beat Wolves and Galatasaray. You expect them to, but Bodo Glimt was a huge one. Man U was a bad one. And then they went on a run of drawing against Sunderland, Brighton, and so did we, which pissed me off. But now, look at a gap, man. 6 points with Arsenal at home to Sunderland next, which I expect us to win. No Xhaka possibly as well. But hey, let's take every game step at a time. They've got Liverpool away, guys. And I'm not going to lie, as an Arsenal fan, bias aside, I fancy Liverpool in this one, man. With Ekatike, we saw what they did to Newcastle. Not a joke. I watched that one as well. I didn't want to do a vid. I might do a roundup, so stay tuned, guys. But big game coming up on Tuesday. That's our next focus, the Cup. We need to, obviously, I'd love to win this as well. We don't need to, but just win it, man. Emphatically put yourselves in the final. Let's get the job done there and focus all on the weekend. But obviously, this is our main focus for now. But let me know what you guys think of the title race. Do you think that's title race over? There's a long way to go, man. I don't think we should be getting giddy, especially that we had that poor run. We need to go on a winning run now. Because look at that City form, man. Hey, that is spooky. Let's go on a winning run. Villa also dropping points, which was really bad for them. But big up everyone for watching, man. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, hit the like, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below your thoughts if I missed anything. I may have, but hey, man, it's been Jay-Z Knows Ball, and I'm out. Peace out, guys. Take care.